If you're in the process of thinking about buying a home and you want some tips on buying a home, I'll give you some tips that will help you along the way. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. One of the first things that you should do if you're considering buying a home, are you qualified? The first thing you should do is go to a bank and get pre-qualified. Take all your financial information with you. Your pay stubs, your bank statements, credit card statements, showing that you do have built up credit. And what they'll do is they'll run a credit check on you and look at your finances and come up with an amount that they'll loan you to buy a home. They'll give you a pre-qualification letter at that point, and you can take that pre-qualification letter and then go look for a realtor. Find a realtor that can help you, maybe a buyer's agent or a transaction broker. The buyer's agent really works on your behalf and helps you along the way and guides you on how to make a contract. The transaction broker is more like a middleman. Can't give you really an advantage over the seller, and can't give the seller an advantage over you. So you have to decide what you want to do when you meet with your realtor. And pick a realtor that is familiar with the market. Best thing to do is to sit down with that realtor and see if you both get along well together. And then discuss what your wants and needs are. Do you want a ranch-style home? Do you want a split level? Do you want a two-story? What type of home do you want? And where do you want it located? Do you want it in the northwest part of Hayes? Do you want it on the east part of Hayes? Do you want it in the middle part of Hayes? How many bedrooms do you want? How many bathrooms do you want? Do you want a one-car garage, a two-car garage? Do you want a basement, partial basement, full basement? Does it need to be a finished basement? Do you want a fenced yard? All these things need to be related to the realtor so he knows or she knows how to find the home that you're looking for. And then what you'll do is start looking for homes. The realtor will look on the Hayes MLS and pick out homes that meet the criteria that you've just given that realtor. And you'll go out and look at the homes, and once you find the home that you want, then you'll write a contract. The realtor will help you with writing the contract, giving the price and the terms that you want to offer the seller. And along with that, you'll give some earnest money, well, usually $1,000, and this goes into an escrow account with a title company, and that's if the contract is accepted, and is held until closing, and then that money is credited back to you. Once you negotiate back and forth, and there may be some, they may not like your price and they may not like your terms, and so they'll give you a counter offer, and you'll accept or reject that or counter back to them. But the process finally comes down to the point that you've got a contract. And once you have that contract, then you take it to your lender. And the lender will then start the process of approving you for a loan and calling an appraiser to appraise the property to make sure that it will appraise to the sale price. In the meantime, the realtor will help you with some other things that need to be addressed. And one is a whole house inspection. They'll advise you that you should get one and probably have a list of 2 or 3 home inspectors that they've worked with. Then this home inspector will go in the house and go completely through the house, checking the plumbing, the electrical, the structure of the home. They'll write a report for you. And there may be some issues they find that you need to go back to the seller and say, well, maybe we need some painting here, or we need something replaced. And the seller most generally will go ahead and take care of those things. The other thing that you'll have to have done is a termite inspection. That's usually required by most lenders, and they'll go through and check to see if there have been termites or are active termites in the home. If there are, then you go back to the seller and ask them to treat the home for termites. The final inspection would be radon. Radon is rather prevalent in the Hayes area, and you can have a radon inspection test. That's an instrument that they put into your home, or the home that you're going to buy, I should say, and it's there for about 48 hours, and it records the amount of radiation coming in through the home. And anything that's over 4 picocuries per liter needs to be remediated, and then you'll go back to the seller and ask them to take care of that. If all of those things are taken care of, any repairs have been made, remediation of the radon, and there's no termites, and the appraisal comes back to the sale price or above, you're ready to close. And about 3 days before the closing, the title company will send you a closing statement. They'll be itemizing all the things that you'll be paying for: title insurance, closing costs, preparation of the title work, and other incidences like flood determination, and how much home insurance you're going to have. And then they'll have amount that you need to come in with to pay for your closing costs, or if you're putting a down payment down, you'll need to bring that amount of money in. And you have to be very careful. It has to be a certified check. It doesn't make any difference how much it is. It has to be a certified check made out to the title company. Once that's all done, then they'll file a deed in your name with the Ellis County Courthouse, and then you become the owner of the home. If this information has been of value to you, I would appreciate it if you'd check the I like button in the bot right below, and if you'd like to make a comment, that would be quite welcome as well. And we'll have other information for you. We try to put something on here every Monday, and if you like this, please subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next Monday.